Lovely. This. Let me get out. Yes.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
And Van Nistelrooy! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. That's Guardiola. Aimed beyond the defence. Sergi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Park Ji-sung. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neves. And it's been played through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But they've got it again. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he find the finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away.
And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Club America are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
João Neves. Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Totti. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And Park Ji-sung! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Dijk. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Dijk cuts it out. Cafu. Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. Rijkaard. Oh, super ball. Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now it's Totti. Well timed, excellent interception. Works it forward, and the counter is on. It's Park Ji-sung.
Messi.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Guardiola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Guardiola. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Club America get themselves into the lead. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi. Messi, there he goes, motoring for Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rice. Van Dijk.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He came in hard, very hard, and that's gone loose. Look at the space here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. That has drawn gasps of disbelief. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Club America are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Nistelrooy. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Neves. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Rodri. Rice. Guardiola. Now it's Totti. And here's Guardiola. And he's cut it out. We expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, well played, well played. Van Dijk gets it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe.
Astaga.
And the ball is out of play.
Dat is een
It's a
beetje
pretty
de
loose
move.
pass. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Totti. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. It's Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Club America presented with a golden opportunity here.
Cambio en el América. Número
Khan
10.
will have to save it here or there's real trouble.
Número 15. Entran número 17. Número 8. Cambio.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Goes looking wide. Reinders puts his foot on the gas. Arda Güler, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, right place, right time. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant from Foden. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Just one goal in it now. Game on. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And here's Mbappe.
Minutos de compensación.
Mbappe. Cafu deals with that comfortably. 4 added minutes on the board. Hakimi. That's really well cleared. Oh, good spread. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Yildiz. This looks... And a chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Club America pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield. which is something we referred to before.
Check. Check. Big quarter.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Has a shot! And now the breakaway, played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Baresi. That's a sharp pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Messi. Robertson. Messi. Rijkaard. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Van Nistelrooy! Ruud Van Nistelrooy! A giant among strikers!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's made its way to him. Aims beyond the defence. Pings in across. Baresi tries to clear. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Heerenveen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Club America are looking to go forward now. Cafu.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Played towards the other side. Cafu. Cafu plays it. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Nunez! And again! Now, how often do you see that?
Batistuta clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now it's Darwin.
Pretty robust defending.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming delivery. Cleared away. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone back. In he goes again. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Heerenveen get their 4th corner. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Pires just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Decent chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. Robertson. Robertson stood his ground strongly. He's having a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Plays it across. He's got tall. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rijkaard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Adams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deep into stoppage time. Cafu. Look at the space here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Club America have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net.
Puppy.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
He's shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Terrific header! That's another chance! No mistake! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Cafu. Out towards the flank. Cross from Cafu. He's cut it out.
Heerenveen clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rijkaard. Heerenveen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Nunez. Foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Club America suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Perez, given the lift of his goal. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! And this is Park Ji-sung. Perez. Conte. Kukçu running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Conte. Number 17, Perez. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 4, White.
And he shoots!
Substitution.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Darwin. And this is Batistuta. Delivers with... He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Robertson looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he whips it in. And that is expertly dealt with.
Heerenveen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. Cafu. And he's whipped it across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Adams. Coming on the field is number 15, Williams Saliba. Substitutions taking place.
Mata.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's big chance, there's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Mbappe. Goulet. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Fired deep towards David Villa! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Club America have it back and can go again. Well, that has not gone well. No unnecessary. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Club America can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Van Nistelrooy claiming the match.
Gini.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on it. A truly...
Ibrahimovic! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Nedved really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he skips past his man. Bale could try cutting inside here. The ball goes in. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard. And smartly reclaimed. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba. Nice looking ball. Saliba cuts it out. Nedved. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, it's hit the post! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tournamen is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Carvajal. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung! Conte. Threads one in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's having a go! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Van Nistelrooy, and here's Messi. Oh, super ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Club America are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Nedved. What a throw in. Conte. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, no, what has happened here? Rijkaard. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bulletin from the regional police department.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, played right into his path. Baresi simply refused to be outdone there. Beckham. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nedved. Van Dijk. And Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goal kick. Thuram. Can he get it through? Saliba. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ini.
Substitution in progress.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Club America perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space. Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Club America give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ibrahimovic, now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao, and he's picked out the run. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Beckham. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Rafael Leao. Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Plays a sharp little ball. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And we have our very first corner. Goulet gets rid without sophistication. And it's Thuram. Beckham. Deep cross. Good read, needed to be.
Apa itu?
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Ball and he's... Can he finish? Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's played into the area. He's in space and looking for options. Nedved is flagged offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
3 minutes added time.
Great vision.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a promising position. Played in deep. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Park Ji-sung. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Carvajal. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was
Oke, istirahat dulu.